What's good, everybody? It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another live stream. Brothers and sisters, you have got to stop entertaining people, places, and things that vex your spirit. They drain your supernatural powers. Oh yeah, there's an energy harvest going on in this day and age we're living in. And the witches and warlocks out there of the world would love to drain you of your natural essence. See, ladies and gentlemen, you can't be gaslit. Don't allow them to love bomb you. Don't allow them to destiny swap with you. Don't allow them to trigger you. See, brothers and sisters, you have a purpose. And your peace is your top priority. Because without that, you will be distracted from your purpose. See, brothers and sisters, more often than not, God's chosen people, being empathetic as they are, get caught up in back and forths because we're just simply misunderstood. And we have compassion for others. So we want to be a beacon. We want to be able to shine some light. We want to be able to bring forth some clarity, unity, understanding. But ladies and gentlemen, you can't do that everywhere you're at. You can't do it. See, certain people will vex your spirit. See, certain people you can't entertain. You got to protect your ear gates, your eye gates. You got to be careful what you listen to, who you paying attention to, what you're feeding into. Oh man, that's so very important in this day and age to really understand what's going on. I see you brothers and sisters rolling in. Jeffrey Sykes is in the building. Elder Baba Ronson live is in the house. What's going on? Shout out to the elder. Shout out to Clone and Cloak. Shout out to Epic Mindset. Shout out to all the brethren. Shout out to y'all. Peace and blessings. Your peace must be protected. See, ladies and gentlemen, these narcissistic demons, witches, warlocks, gang stalkers, perpetrators, their goal is to feed off of your energy. But the only way they can do that is if you give them the attention. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. You can't shake everybody's hands. Nope, you can't dap everybody up. It's 2025. See, there's a transfer of energy on certain people. You got to pay attention to your intuition. Your spiritual antennas got to be on point. See, ladies and gentlemen, in this day and age, you can't even conversate with certain people. You can't have a meal with certain people. No, because their energy is dark. It's something extremely wrong with certain individuals walking this planet. And you, as the Most High's people, got to be aware of that. See, what I'm talking about right now, the average person don't even think about this. You know, those people out in the world, they're not thinking about the transfer of energy, how people really affect them, what they pay attention to, what they listen to. And in this day and age, you got to be careful with music you're playing. How much of the wrong frequency are you taking in? Is the music you playing under the right hertz? Is the food you eating have the right ingredients? Are the people that are around you, are they beneficial to your spiritual walk and your journey? Are they grounded? See, ladies and gentlemen, you got to ignore all the outside noises. See, when you walk in the truth and you begin to live righteously and set apart, you can expect people to try to get your attention, to distract you. When you start soul searching, you can expect people to come back into your lives that wasn't there before. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? When you're on that upward journey, you're going uphill, you're doing what it is you need to do, and all of a sudden, somebody pop up that ain't been around for a while, like clockwork. To do what? See if you in the same level of thought that you were back then. To do what? See if they can feed off your energy. No. People who vex your spirit, stay away from it. What does it mean to have your spirit vexed? It means it's certain people that you may engage with, conversate with, or even view. It's even people you can view on social media and be like, you know what, this person vexes my spirit. There's something wrong. Stay away from that. See, that's the Most High trying to warn you. That's the Almighty letting you know that that's a situation that can lead you off course. Because these are portals. These devices are portals. The television set is portals. And people, they be open vessels for a lot of spirits and demons too. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. See, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times when you're in truth, you're going to have a lot of people speak a lot of negative about you. They're going to have a lot of hatred within their hearts. They're going to say and do things that are designed to get you off your purpose. Y'all don't have time for that. Y'all ever notice when you elevating high, you feeling good, things are coming together, you're at peace. Like clockwork, y'all get that phone call. Or you get somebody wilding out in traffic. You get somebody tweaking at the workplace, being extra. What is that? That's spiritual warfare. Why? Because you're delighting in the Lord. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all too clean to get stained. That's right. Y'all too clean to allow any of those things to disturb y'all's peace. You're way too strong to be emotionally coerced, to fall for narcissistic, demonic, jealous, strange people. And you're growing every day, brothers and sisters. You're growing in truth. You're growing in spirit. You're learning. You're becoming more knowledgeable day by day. So we live in a time of such uncertainty. Your faith is growing. You're relying more on the Heavenly Father. You're relying more on the Creator, more than ever. And He's making you strong. What do you look like sullying? Like literally sullying your good vibrations and muddying the waters when you're finding peace and joy in the Lord. Why do that? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know this message is for somebody. Look, Satan will always be an accuser. Listen, Satan will always be up to his mischief. Always. Continually. There will always be people who have very unhealthy obsessions with you God-fearing people. There will be people who gang stalk and all of the above. But you can't let your spirit be vexed. No, no, no. No, you're too powerful for that, brothers and sisters. See, their goal is to feed off of you. See, wisdom got to kick in a lot of these things that we're faced with all the time as God's elected people. How many of y'all over the years have learned how to control your tongue more? By show of ones in the chat. How many of y'all have been in situations where you've been gaslit, you've been targeted, you've been harassed, and you used to be able to be triggered? It used to trigger you. It used to make you want to lash out, and especially when you know you're not wrong in a situation. Oh man, and none of us likes being in a situation where we know we didn't do anything wrong, or we know that we're just giving back the same energy we were getting. How many of y'all been in those situations where you started actually being quiet, even if you're right? Even if you're right, even if you got rebuttals and comebacks, because somewhere down this road you learn, you know what? Me even arguing with a person vexes my spirit, because God's chosen people are designed to live in peace. And for whatever reason, if you look at it now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of stuff that people do, it doesn't even really bother you anymore. It doesn't bother you anymore. And the reason why it doesn't is because you're maturing spiritually, and you realize how important that peace is. You understand that we in those times where it's very unfruitful to be caught up in railing and debate and strife and discord consistently. Some of us was raised in mayhem and chaos and confusion and drama. Some of us was raised in that. But for whatever reason, the Most High delivered us from that vicious cycle. So much so we can't even stomach it. How many of y'all actually get sick to your stomach when there's drama around? Now that's a new one right there. I'm gonna tell you how much I don't like drama. I love my peace. I'm very confident in my relationship with the Creator. I'm very confident in my own abilities to survive in this world in a righteous way. But how many of you all actually get nauseous, sick? Some of you all may break into cold sweats. Some of you all may actually feel like you're getting anxiety attacks when you're around bad energy. If you feel that, just put a show of ones, because that's not uncommon. That's not uncommon amongst God's people to feel that way. Some people get headaches. Some people really like, those are the type of people I want to be around, because we on the same thing. I can't be around it. I cannot stomach it. I can't stomach strife. I can't stomach going back and forth. I'm too tapped in with what's important in life. And I understand how short life is. And so to remove yourself is to improve yourself. To remove yourself is to improve yourself. Yeah, you got to be very no nonsense. You got to be very on point. Because I'm going to tell you, they'll steal your powers. That feeling that you may get around drama or somebody trying to trigger you or gaslight you is your spirit being vexed. Proverbs 29:9 says, if a wise man goes to court with a fool, there will be raving and laughing with no resolution. Exactly. And guess what you do to yourself? You stress yourself out. But you relinquish your power. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you all do have supernatural powers. When y'all are left alone to really be with the Most High, when y'all are able to really get those downloads and tap in, you're on another level. And it demands attention. It demands respect. And it commands demons to fall off and fall short. It commands it. You command it in the spirit. They don't want you to walk in that boldness in the spirit when you able to recharge from the world. They don't want you to be able to recharge, because when you're recharging, you're posing a threat to the kingdom of darkness. So those demons that operate in people have to be consistent with trying to pull you down. Don't let them vex you. Stay unbothered out here. Stay in the faith. Remain steadfast and balanced out here. Somebody said it. They sense that energy and try to attack you. Wow, you said it. That's exactly what they do. They sense that energy that you got, and in the kingdom of darkness, those demons start to attack. They start to attack. But guess what the solution is? You give them no attention whatsoever. You cut them off and you do what it is you do. You cut them off. You ignore them. Some of you all out there got a lot of people that y'all got to cut off. You just got to cut them off. Some of y'all going to have to go into y'all's phones in this up and coming season, and you just going to have to reset it. Some of y'all going to have to factory reset that joint. Some of you all are going to have to literally cut everybody off. I'm telling you, you may have to do that. Some of y'all going to have to stop being so open with people at your workplace. Those people who are fishing for information. Some of you all are going to have to stop going back and forth with family members that you have disagreement with. Some of y'all going to have to stop going back and forth with people in general that have disagreements with y'all. Why? Because they're trying to drain your power. That's what they're doing. They're trying to take the spiritual authority for you to really judge demons and cast demons out. They're trying to stop that. By what? Getting you to interact with them. See, brothers and sisters, we battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities. Those are not just people. Those are not just people that are coming at y'all sideways. No, these are demons. These are demons. That's why they come in the most inopportune moments to try to get you off of your purpose. And you might have a lot going on and some things may be coming together in your life. That's how it always happens. When you're in the midst of greatness, salvation, when you're in the midst of really reconciling a lot of things in your life and on the right track, that's when them demons come out. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it and indulge in it will eat its fruit and bear the consequences of their words. Exactly. I'm going to tell y'all don't even want to pay attention to anything that has anything negative to say about you, brothers and sisters. Nothing. Because it's life and death in the power of the tongue. That's why it's important to just get away from people who speak negative over your life. If you got great plans and you got things that you're doing in your life, and you got people out there who can't respect it, and they talk negative and sow doubt, seeds of doubt, cut them off. Cut them off. Like, you know what? I can't talk to you about overcoming and progressing in life and moving forward. You're speaking death over my life. I want to be around people who speak life. Don't be around people who vex your spirit. They will take your powers. They will take your confidence from you. You have confidence to really want to do great things. And that person who just sowed discord or sowed doubt made you fall back. Stay away from these people. Don't let them vex your spirit. I wanted to come through with this quick message, though. You know, I got more material coming. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section if this message helped you out in your walk and your journey. It's always a blessing and an honor building with y'all. Stay safe out there till next time. Peace.